Classes can have auto-implemented properties in C#. So as you can see here, I've declared a property course name, and this is an auto-implemented property. This means you just declare it with the shorthand get and set, and what it will do is it will automatically generate a backing field. Backing field is basically a private variable that holds the same data type. So in this instance, it will create an anonymous field that you can't access in any other way. The compiler will generate that field for you behind the scenes. So this is known as an auto-implemented property, and it's for simple things like where you don't need to do any validation and you're simply setting the values of the field. So name is being basically set here and get there. So this doesn't need any other validation. But with other private properties such as age, then you want to add some validation rules. So this is called a backing field, and this is only accessible through this public property access. And this is done with the get and the set. So here with the get simply returns the age. Now notice this age is lowercase while this one is in uppercase. So we can see here that I have validation for the set. So here the user cannot enter a negative age. So this is just checking if the value passed by the user is greater than 0. If it is, then set it to the value of the variable age, which is the lowercase age there. Otherwise, it will throw an exception. So here, when I've got another field here called read only property, and what this will do is it doesn't have a setter. So this is read only. There's no way to set this info field, but it will output the following. It will type the name and the age, and it will also return the values of name and age. Now notice down here when we then access this, so we create a new person class and we set their name using the auto implemented property, which we saw before. So this is over here when you've got get and set auto implemented, and that's automatically generating the backing field. And then when you come down here, I'm setting the age, and the age is using the property with validation. So here you can see age begins with a capital A. So this will then go down here. It will check the value. If it's greater than 0, then it will set the age variable here to that value. But if not, it will throw age cannot be negative error. So as you can see here, then you can access the read-only property here as well. So this is just needing nowhere to write back to it. So this will simply output the information here, name and age in that format. And of course, you can access the age and name separately, so they don't have to be in this info property that's being passed back. So if I run this, and as you can see, there you've got name Alice and age 25, or you can print them separately like here. So you can access it via this, or you can access it via this. Notice it's the capital A here for age and name here, which was the auto implemented property here. So that's just accessing the get setter here. So yeah, just remember in terms of auto implemented properties will automatically get a backing field like this, but it's anonymous, so you can't access. The compiler generates it for you. This is for simple things like that. But if you want to do any custom validation, make sure you have a backing field and then a public way to get and set that field. So here, that's why we've got this validation on the age and the error if the age is different. And here I've just set the age to -25. So hopefully when I run this, you will see that we will get an error. So as you can see here, I've put an unhandled exception, age cannot be negative. This is thrown by our validation rule.